Alright, my GCSE Biology students, welcome to Talk GCSE, where I make your life simpler and easier and I explain things directly rather than going wire, technically. So today's topic is going to be, what's the one thing in your immune system never clocks off from? Now that one thing is pathogens. So we're going to talk about pathogens, immune responses, etc. So it includes foundation level and also some higher bits as well. So stay tuned. If you like my videos, guys, just make sure to subscribe and help me create new informative videos that can help you guys. Okay, now going on to the first part, which is what are pathogens. Now they are, for GCSEs, what you need to know is there are four main types: bacteria, viruses, fungi and protists. Bacteria, they are living, single-celled and they multiply fast. Viruses, they're not really living, they hijack your cells to reproduce. Fungi can infect skin, lungs, tissues, think like athlete's foot vibes. And protists are usually single-celled. Sometimes they spread by vectors like mosquitoes. Now, before your body even starts the proper immune response, it's got a first line of defense, and it's non-specific, meaning it doesn't care what pathogen it is. Skin is tough physical wall. Mucus and cilia in your airways, so mucus traps things like pathogens. Cilia waft it like little escalators out your lungs. Lovely. Then we've got stomach acid. It's basically chemical warfare. Super low pH kills many microbes you swallow, and if there's anything that gets through, your white blood cells jump in and start attacking. So your body is basically a running security. Door locks, bouncers, and then a cleanup team. So now we level up the specific immune response. This is where lymphocytes come in, and they're picky. They target exact pathogen. So here's the process that GCSE loves. Pathogens have a unique barcode. You know, every product has a barcode, don't we, when we go to TK Maxx? Think of it as a unique barcode, unique protein on their surface. Now, we don't call it barcodes. Please don't call it barcode. We call it the antigens. Now, lymphocytes recognize these antigens and make matching antibodies. Think of like lock and key, but for germs. Antibodies attach to the antigen and help in three main ways. So neutralize toxins, clump pathogens together, and flag them for destruction by phagocytes. And the best bit, memory cells. So after the infection, memory cells stay in your blood for years. So if the same pathogen shows up again, your response is faster and stronger. So your immune system isn't just fighting, it's learning. Then going on to vaccinations, they are basically a safe training session for your immune system. You're injected with a dead, inactive or weakened pathogen, or sometimes just the antigens. Immune response is your body produces antibodies and crucially memory cells. There's future protection. If the real pathogen turns up later, the memory cells trigger a rapid response before you feel properly ill. So vaccines give you immunity without you having to suffer the actual disease. It's like revising before the exam, instead learning during the exam. Bold strategy, but doesn't work. Now this is where it gets not easy. Okay, now antibiotics and antibiotic resistance. We need to know what is going on here. Antibiotics don't work on viruses. Now, why? Because antibiotics target structures in bacterial cells, like cell walls, bacterial reproduction. But because viruses live inside our cells and don't have the same structure, so bacteria, antibiotics can work on them. But viruses, antivirals and supportive treatment works on them. And there's a term called antibiotic resistance. That's basically evolution happening in real time. Random mutation. So one bacterium becomes resistant because he's or she's like, I am not giving up. to this antibiotic that you've just taken in. And then what happens is there's a selection pressure. Antibiotics kill the non-resistant ones, but the naughty one survives. Then that naughty one is going to reproduce. So survivors multiply fast and pass on that resistance. Over time, the antibiotic stops working properly. So remember, it's a 4-step process: random mutation, selection pressure, reproduction, resistant population. And that's why we're always told to finish the antibiotic course, because there's no resistant bacteria left. And that's why we are told not to overuse antibiotics, because that can be a problem. Now, if I didn't realize that I was on the same slide and I was talking more about this slide, so just make sure to pause the video, make your notes, guys. I do apologize. Now, if you want more GCSE Bio explained simply, subscribe. I'm Talk GCSE, and I'll see you in the next one.